So, we're gonna have that conversation again?
Sorry.
Don't be sorry. So, do you want to play?
Yeah, sure.
Well, as long as you're sure.
No, I mean, I'd love to.
Good. Then you start.
Me?
Go to town.
I don't know how to start.
Well, first you come up with a place, and you go from there.
Okay, so... where are we?
It's your fantasy, you tell me.
Right, sorry, my fantasy. It's late at night. Good. It's during the First World War. The trenches in France, 1915, Battle of the Somme. I read about it in high school. A plucky young private is sitting opposite the tough and craggy sergeant. It's 2 a.m, and fog slowly drifts over the tops of the trenches.
Oh, wait!
Nice. It's the night before the big push, and the rest of the platoon is down the other end of the trench, huddled together trying to keep warm. But not our private. He's always been a loner, ever since he was a young kid helping his parents on the farm. Times are tough.
Background. Get on with the now.
Right, well, like I said, young private.
What's he look like?
Who?
The private.
Oh, well, he's a good-looking guy. He's got olive skin and dark hair, and he's clean-cut and lean with no fat, helping his father sow the crops has kept him muscled.
Big arms?
Huge, but not too big. He looks like he could have been a drummer in a band.
In the trenches in 1915.
Okay, not a drummer. Could have been on the walls.
Good.
Yeah, he's got a solid upper body and rippled abs and legs like a bike rider.
Stay in the period.
Right, and the sergeant sits opposite the private, his legs splayed across the trenches, his muddy boots just inches from the private's feet. And now the sergeant's only a few years on the private, maybe 25, 26. He's got a solid build with dark hair and almost Hugh Jackman unshaven good looks. He's a bit rough, but very good looking. And even though it's cold, the sergeant has his shirt slightly open, revealing a dark, hairy chest.
Oh, no, I don't like too much hair.
It's my fantasy.
Fine.
Dark, hairy chest. Shirt open to the navel, revealing tufts of hair growing down to the crotch. The sergeant's rubbing his hand across his chest. His fingers brush over one of the nipples, which starts to stand straight up. Ding! The sergeant's eyeing the young recruit. The private looks at him and then looks away, almost embarrassed to have seen the sergeant touching his own nipple. The sergeant smiles, and takes out a rolled-up cigarette and lights it.
Smith!
Yes, Sergeant?
What's the matter? Can't sleep?
Guess not, Sergeant.
Same here. Like to look at the stars. Could be the last time we're gonna see them. You never know. You know, the others are fast asleep. You don't have to call me Sergeant. How old are you?
18, sir.
I'm only a few years older than you. Tell you what, you can call me Tom, and I'll call you Peter. That's your name, isn't it?
Apparently.
Only when no one else is around. Got it?
Sure thing, Sarge. I mean, Tom.
Smoke?
Sure.
You do smoke, don't you?
Not really.
Okay, well, if ever there was a time to start, it's now.
I guess.
So tell me, Peter, you hoping to get out of this hellhole in one piece?
I sure am, Sarge. I mean, Tom.
Sure would be nice to get home to the folks in a nice, warm bed.
Sure would.
Damn this war! You got a girl back home, Pete?
No, Tom, I ain't.
Well, that's a surprise. Good-looking lad like you must be beating them off with a stick. You got a big stick to beat them off with, Pete? I'll bet you have. I'll bet you've had plenty in your time as well.
Few, I suppose, but no one special. Well, what about you, Sarge? I mean, Tom, you got someone waiting for you back home? Some pretty gal got a candle burning in the window?
5 or 6, if the truth be told. Keep 'em keen, not kept. That's my motto.
Boy, that must be amazing.
What's that, kid?
All those girls.
Well, it's all right. Tell you the truth, I'm not that much attached to any of them. I mean, sure, they're pretty, but ain't none of them got anything that comes close to a friendship between two mates. Hang on a sec. Much better. Yeah, that's right. No girl ever came close to feeling as good as sharing a cigarette with a mate. You ever been with a girl, Pete?
Had to be plenty.
I mean, really been with a girl.
Oh,
That's all right. I understand. I used to know what it was like to be a virgin.
I ain't no virgin.
It's nothing to be ashamed of, Peter. It's all part of this crazy, messed up two-up game we call life. Tell you what, if we ever get out of this hellhole, you and I could go down to one of those whorehouses down in Morocco. I hear you can get anything you want down there. The place is pretty wild. The girls are supposed to be spectacular.
Sounds great.
And if girls aren't your style, they've got plenty of other diversions as well.
Oh, I like girls.
Well, I'm sure you do, Pete. I like girls as well. I was just saying.
Diversion?
Sure. Anything you want. I'm a liver of life, Pete. Why limit yourself to one dish when the world is a smorgasbord? Go crazy at the banquet. That's another one of my mottos.
You really think we can get down to Morocco?
Why not? It's 1916.
15.
1915. This war ain't gonna last much longer. You and me, kid, we'll do some real wild tomcatting.
Can't wait.
That's if we ever get out of this trench. Damn this war! But at least we've both had that special experience. I mean, if we die, at least we've known what it was like to die like men, having done all the things men do. Be a terrible shame to die for all this when you've never experienced love.
I have a confession to make.
You do?
I've never experienced love.
That's all right. At least you're not a virgin. That'd be a terrible shame.
I like it full time. I am a virgin. I've never had sex with a woman.
Oh, Peter, I'm sorry. I mean, I am really sorry.
I've never been with anybody.
Oh, you poor kid.
I could be dead tomorrow.
Peter, calm down. Don't go getting yourself upset.
Then I don't want to die a virgin. I don't want to die like that.
Hey now, that's all right. I won't let anything happen to you.
You won't?
Of course not. You and me are buddies, right?
Ow.
And buddies take care of each other, yes?
Yeah.
Then wipe away those tears. I'm gonna take care of you. You won't die a virgin.
But how, Tom? How? There isn't a woman around for miles, and we can't just order one in.
I said you will not die a virgin. Do you trust me?
I guess.
I promise that even if we die like dogs in a ditch tomorrow, at least you go out with one great memory.
And how are we going to do that?
Well, I can think of a few ways for starters.